Welcome back to the channel. When we think about British coins, the pound or the 50 pence might come to mind first. But the smaller denominations, like the humble 2 pence coin, carry just as much history and intrigue. Today, we'll be exploring the UK 2 pence coin from 1997, a small copper-colored piece of change that might seem ordinary at first, but which tells us a great deal about British currency, tradition, and design. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971, when the United Kingdom shifted to decimal currency. At that time, coins were redesigned to reflect a modern system of pounds and new pence. The 2 pence coin, or 2p, quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation, thanks to its large size and distinctive copper appearance. By 1997, it had already been a familiar part of British wallets for over 2 decades. On the reverse side, the 1997 2 pence coin featured the badge of the Prince of Wales, an emblem with a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet, accompanied by the motto Ich diene, which is German for I serve. This design had been used since the coin's introduction in 1971 and symbolized a link between the monarchy and the nation. For many, it gave the coin a sense of heritage that tied modern currency back to centuries of British tradition. The obverse side carried the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf in 1985. This effigy shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a crown encrusted with diamonds and pearls. The Maklauf portrait remained on British coins until 1997, making this year one of the final issues to feature it before the design was replaced by Ian Rank-Broadley's more realistic portrait in 1998. In this way, the 1997 coin represents the end of a chapter in royal portraiture on everyday money. Physically, the coin was made of bronze, giving it its distinctive reddish-brown tone. It weighed 7.12 grams and measured 25.9 millimeters in diameter, making it one of the largest coins in the decimal system. Its smooth edge gave it a clean, modern look while distinguishing it from other denominations. However, this was also one of the last years the 2 pence was produced in bronze, as the Royal Mint switched to copper-plated steel in 1992 for most circulating coins, though some bronze strikings still appeared in certain sets. The year 1997 also holds particular historical importance. It was a time of political and social change in Britain. Tony Blair had just become Prime Minister, ushering in the new Labour era. At the same time, Britain was preparing to hand Hong Kong back to China, marking the end of an era in international history. Against this backdrop, the coins minted in 1997, including the 2 pence, circulated in a country that was itself undergoing transformation. For collectors, the 1997 2 pence coin is generally considered common, since millions were minted for circulation. However, it holds value as part of the larger narrative of British coinage. Collectors often seek it out as a final year example of the Maklauf portrait, or as part of a complete date run of decimal 2 pence coins. In mint condition, uncirculated coins from 1997 can still be attractive additions to a collection, especially when paired with coins from 1998 to show the portrait transition. It's also interesting to note how coins like the 2 pence have shaped everyday life in Britain. In 1997, the 2p was an essential part of daily transactions, whether for vending machines, bus fares, or the ever-popular arcade penny machines along British seaside towns. Its role in small payments made it one of the most handled coins in circulation, linking it directly to the experiences and memories of ordinary people across the UK. Design critics sometimes describe the older 2p as traditional, since it kept its heraldic look until the coinage redesign of 2008, when the reverse designs of UK coins were changed to form parts of the royal shield. That makes the 1997 issue even more significant, as it still carried the older emblem that had been a fixture since decimalization. For many, it's a nostalgic reminder of Britain's coinage before the 21st century updates. So the next time you spot a UK 2 pence coin from 1997, don't dismiss it as ordinary change. It carries the emblem of the Prince of Wales, the final years of the Maklauf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and the bronze tones of traditional coinage before modern alloys took over. It may only be worth 2 pence in the shops, but in history and symbolism, it's worth far more. Coins like this remind us that even the smallest denominations can hold big stories.